Film critic Josh Bell here, joining us for another weekend previewing several movie events happening in the Valley this week. Josh, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's my favorite thing of the week, too.
Yes, good. We are all on the same page.
Yes, we are.
So first of all, let's talk about the acclaimed Scottish country music drama, Wild Rose. I never thought I would say that, but good reviews coming back.
I know, it's a strange combination, but this is a very highly acclaimed, well-reviewed drama. I'm actually really excited to see it myself. I think I'm going to go see it tomorrow. Starring Jessie Buckley, who's a Scottish actor, who was also on HBO's Chernobyl, and maybe where people saw her recently, and is about a working-class woman from Glasgow who dreams of Nashville and of pursuing her country music dreams in Nashville. So that's playing this week at the Regal Village Square. Probably just this week, maybe longer if people go see it. You never know with these indie films. But yeah, it's gotten great reviews. It's got music from a lot of well-known country people, including Chris Stapleton and some others that are in this film. So yeah, we've had a whole trend of these kind of pop music star movies, from A Star is Born to Vox Lux to Teen Spirit, this past year or so, and this is kind of in that vein, so looking forward to checking that out.
Chris Stapleton is amazing.
He is awesome, yeah. I've seen him in concert a couple times, and very, very good, yes.
Okay. All right, well, this story got my attention. Coloring in cinema in a bar, and it's free.
Yes, Coloring in Cinema is a great thing that they do at the Millennium Fandom Bar. They do it, I don't know, every couple weeks, maybe once a month, with artist Mark Niven and his Comic Books for the Masses group, which is a charity group, and you can go this week on the 16th at 7 p.m. You can see a couple of, we just talked about Bastille Day, so French filmmaker Luc Besson, double feature of his sci-fi movies, The Fifth Element and Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets. Lots of colorful aliens in these movies, so if you want to color, adult coloring, kind of soothing, maybe have a beverage, an adult beverage, and do some adult coloring and watch some crazy weird sci-fi movies. So you can check that out at Millennium Fandom.
Sounds like a good time.
Yes.
Adult coloring is now very trendy at this time. So.
It is, yeah, and they're taking advantage of that along with the movies.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Next one we want to talk about, Galaxy's Flashback Cinemas, featuring Steven Spielberg's 1993 classic Jurassic Park. This now has like a million sequels, but the original always the best.
It's the best, yeah. The sequels, not so great usually, but I think maybe if you've seen the sequels or you've got fatigue over Jurassic Park, you can be reminded how amazing this movie is. I honestly think this is one of Steven Spielberg's best movies.
I would agree.
And he's made so many classics, but the special effects hold up, the way the dinosaurs look, the suspense, it's just an astounding movie. Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, great acting in this movie. And I personally love Jurassic Park, and so the chance to see it on a big screen is always a cool thing. I mean, this is a movie to see in a theater, so you can check that out at all three of the Galaxy theaters here in town on the 17th at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. And take your, maybe not your little kids, but you can take your family to it, or traumatize your little kids. That's sometimes fun too, right?
Take your pick.
That's
Might as well. We're moving on to another one, a new documentary about Fish frontman Trey Anastasio. We were talking about it in the break. I'm not a huge Fish fan, but you know, for somebody who might be.
Right, I am not a huge Fish fan either, but there are a lot of fans of Fish, and especially I've noticed as going through these events, when we have these documentaries about jam bands, they get huge audiences in the theater for these. So this film is called Between Me and My Mind. It's about Trey Anastasio of Fish, and it's got some documentary material of him recording albums as well as live performance stuff. So I think Fish fans are going to be really into that. That's on the 17th at 7 p.m. It's at a few local theaters, so I'm guessing these fan groups, you know, people are going to congregate. Maybe they can tailgate in the theater. I don't know if you can do that beforehand, but definitely the jam band fans, don't quote me on that, I didn't say that. But the jam band fans will be at the theater to check this out. It looks like an interesting documentary. It was at some film festivals as well, so more than just a concert.
And I do love seeing an artist's process. I love them like behind the scenes.
For sure.
Yeah, that's fascinating stuff.
Real quick, Josh, I got to tell you something about me personally. My favorite actor of all time, Denzel Washington.
Okay.
And I understand that they're going to be showing the 1989 Civil War drama Glory. I saw this years ago, but a great story from the Civil War.
Yeah, Denzel won an Oscar for this film. It's the 30th anniversary of Glory. It's part of TCM's Big Screen Classics series, which is always a cool thing. In addition to the film, which I think has been restored in 4K, there's also some intro material from Ben Mankiewicz of TCM, who is very knowledgeable guy, so you'll learn something about Glory and see it beautifully on the big screen on the 21st and the 24th, and that's a bunch of theaters around town for that.
Josh, thank you so much for coming in as always.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, have a great week. I'm going to be at the bar coloring.
Sounds good.
Okay, more coming up after the break.